school. That's where we came back tonight, and I know that there are others in the crowd. A couple of things. First of all, when you bring in all these other children, how are you going to support the remaining gifted and talented classrooms when the necessity of the reduction of taking away all these tremendous resources? Do you really think that a gifted program can function on any grade level without a library, without a science room, without an art room, without a music room? And it used to be that our kids had, there were 2 classes in the gymnasium for physical education at a time because it's so large. But that will become a necessity because otherwise they won't have a period of physical education, which is mandated by the city. It's now mandated? Okay, my son left a few years ago, but how are you going to help these children? You mandate certain things and then you don't provide the support to make them happen. And my child received here the education that enabled him to go on to Hunter High School. He's very happy there. These people here care for him and they care for every single kid, be it general ed or gifted and talented. It's nice that you want the general ed kids to continue on, but the kids who are admitted as general education students and their parents don't expect them to stay here for 6, 7, and 8. You can't take away the seats when they're already so much you have to deal with this evening. I believe it's also your task to not shy away from what you're hearing and to clarify some points you've made throughout the evening. The first was you addressed this being a proposal. Is this a proposal that was made with the G&T discussions, or is this a proposal generally against the general education? No. The general education discussions or mayoral decision? I don't think you need to clarify what proposal you were talking about and how these changes are being instituted in this district. You said the proposal changes,
enable all students who begin in kindergarten to remain, whether they're gifted and talented, special education, or general education.
Is this a citywide proposal against all students in New York City? Will all students who attend any school in New York City, from a kindergarten school to stay there till the 8th grade, will that be implemented across the city? Is that the DOE's intention?
Right, so it's part of the chancellor's regulation that students have a right to remain.
So is the DOE standing by that they will be implementing this in all the schools throughout New York City?
This is already how the majority of K-8 function across the city.
Is it all schools or is it in District 30 only?
In the K-8 school, there's one administrator, there's one DN, and it's considered a school. It's one school with a grade span that goes from K to 8.
So are you going on the record letting us know that all schools in New York City will have this change?
It's not a change for other schools. It's how other schools currently operate, and we're trying to ensure that the students in this zone also have the same access.
So in a middle school, if a child is a kindergartner in a school that doesn't have a middle school, it will be going to a K to 8?
Pardon me?
If a child is a kindergartner in a school that doesn't have a 6th grade, will it be the changes will occur that they will offer them?
No, we're talking about organizations that already have a grade span that goes through the 8th grade, the same way that a student in a 6 to 12 school, once they get to high school, they have the right to continue on. They have the right to remain over students who are coming in the 9th grade.
Is this going to be in a written proposal presented to this district?
Sorry, if we're not being clear, this is not a proposal. This is already a part of the regulations, but it's not currently happening at the school. And so this discussion is around allowing these students for incoming K to stay through the 8th grade as they are doing currently at other K to 8 and 6
So
to 12
you're enforcing
schools.
a regulation that you all believe is already in place?
Yes, it is a regulation that is in place.
Okay, thank you.
No, for anybody except incoming K. Or any impact to space, admission changes, and all that would not happen until 2019.
What will happen to IS 141?
So, as we mentioned before, there would be no impact until 2019 to this school or IS 141. And if fifth graders from PS 122 decide to stay at 122 or go to 141 or choose to go to another middle school district, they can do as they choose. So at this moment, we do not have any plans for 141 because this impact would not occur for 6 years if there are any changes at all. So,
But it's
so, so let me talk to you a little bit about the Success Academy recruiting. So as you all know, part of the charter authorization process is that Success Academy or any other charter school has to issue what's called a letter of intent. And they did issue, or what's made public is a letter of intent for District 30. That process has nothing to do with this decision or IS 141.
Does it not? So you're sitting here
So
saying
what we're
that
saying
it has
is that
nothing to do with it.
Success Academy, as well as any other charter school that wants space in any district across the entire city, go through the same process. Part of that process is a letter of intent, and part of that process is also called recruitment. So they go into the community just to let them know who they are and the fact that they are interested in districts. This is not just happening in District 30; it's happening in districts across the state.
It's interesting.
So I just want to make it clear that there is no connection between the discussion we're having right now and success.
It's interesting that after this announcement, this proposal was announced at the CDC meeting, that literally the day after, they started scouting this area again. So they had scouted 2 weeks prior, then, because I live right here, and they've approached me. They've approached many people who have come up to me and asked me if this was connected. Do you have something to say about it?
Just that I was approached by Success Academy 2 weeks ago on Steinway Street. Is it a coincidence that they want to co-locate in 2 buildings here? That's an unreal coincidence.
Just because it will impact, it has to impact IS 141. My son will be going there in 2 years, right in the heart of the storm. So, I don't know, there has to be some sort of connection here.
So, and again, to clarify, Success Academy is currently applying to open charter schools in the city for 2014. And so, as Savita said, the space, if space does become available or is impacted by this change, would not become available until 2019. So, timeline-wise, it doesn't match up. In addition to that, there's currently no proposal on the table to co-locate Success Academy. If there is, that would be voted on by the panel for educational policy. There would be an educational impact statement released for that, followed by a joint public hearing. It would go through the A190 regulation. Right now, there's no proposal on the table.
And just to clarify, that is the same for any plans for building Q141. It would have to go through a similar process, and there is currently no proposal plan for Q141 or IS 141.
Is anybody satisfied with this answer? Because I'm not. Excuse me. You keep mentioning that you want to give all of our students, starting with the incoming kindergarten students, you want them to have the right to matriculate here through the 8th grade. However, we currently will not be able to have choose to stay here.
As we mentioned before, we do look at space, not just in the way of utilization, but we look at space in terms of full-sized classroom spaces, half-size classroom spaces. We understand the space that's in this building, and in working with the Office of Space Planning, it's very close with these buildings and understands and walks these on a regular basis.
Have you been here?
I believe, I don't know when the last.
You have
time
not been here.
But we do have space information on the building, and we do believe that there is enough space.
You have not been in this building. To sit there and say that you have been here and surveyed our building is just wrong. You have not been in this building. You need to come and visit our building. I have another important statement, I think.
Hi, my name is Maria Alexandrakos. I come to you as a mother of a child who's currently in 122, another one on the way, who I was hoping decided to 122. I also come to you as a homeowner, a real estate owner, and a property manager. One of the things that attracts people into Astoria, that attracts renters, that attracts homeowners, is the wonderful school system that we already have. If you guys implement these proposals, not only will you destroy two wonderful schools, but you're going to destroy the community as a whole. This will affect rentals. This will affect people who want to buy their homes here. This will affect businesses. This will destroy the community.
I agree.
Hi. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old who live a block away from here. They will be impacted by this when they start school here. Just to clarify, from the entire evening was using the word proposal, but just to clarify, it's not a proposal, this is a rule on the books, this is passed, this is final, this is done, right? Yeah? I'm sorry, but even you have used the word proposals tonight, so it's very confusing. This is done?
So this is a proposed policy change that we presented 2 weeks ago. We're here to continue to solicit feedback, but this is something that we would like to move forward with because we believe that it provides more equitable access to families in this community.
Okay, so the proposed change is that it now applies, you're going to enforce the rule in this school. Is that the proposed change, or the proposed change is across? The whole case, you start from kindergarten, you have to finish, or you get a chance to finish up until the highest grade level. What's the proposal, what's the policy?
The proposed change in this building is that students, when they reach 5th grade and they're not in the gifted and talented class, will also have the right to remain for the 6th grade.
Okay, so
Currently, as it stands, general education and special education students are discharged after 5th grade and they're not given the right to remain through middle school.
So that is not final.
Pardon?
That change is not final. So is there a schedule for when that will be implemented and have to finalize?
Right, so the implementation date would be 2019. It would begin with incoming kindergarten students next year. That cohort would have the right to remain once they reach the 6th grade.
Let me back up a
So
step.
there's no impact to current students.
Maybe I'll ask the question the right way. I think everybody here, and you've heard everybody say, we don't like this, we want to change this. But I don't know what to do to change this. This affects both of my daughters. So is this final? And we need to retroactively get something off the books? Is this a rule like speeding on the highway and they just decided to enforce it now? And it's just how do we go about changing whatever we need to change to make sure this doesn't happen here? If it's still a proposal, is this worth it?
Well, as Rebecca, we mentioned, we're here to take back these questions and comments on the proposed changes. So this is our engagement and getting feedback from the community on this proposal.
Okay, so you get our feedback, you go back to headquarters. When do you make What's your schedule? How much time do we have?
So, I mean, the impact would be on incoming kindergarten students. Right.
Let's give them a chance to answer. Remember, we are kind and courteous, right?
So over the last couple months, we have been working closely with the CEC and the community around a number of changes with Gifted and Talented. Given the timeline and the fact that this would impact incoming kindergarten students, and we would want to communicate that change to families, we are looking to try to finalize this plan and move it forward relatively quickly. Again, we're here tonight to hear your concerns and to bring your feedback back, but we also have been discussing multiple changes to G&T programming in this district now for several months. And I think that, we have met many of the demands. We are adding seats at 126. We also, in sort of eliminating some of the existing legacy programs to create more equitable access. We also agreed to change the policies beginning with incoming K so that students at 150 and 122 currently enrolled were not impacted. So there are, a number of policies that are going into effect that we've worked closely with the CEC around and have listened to your feedback on all of those.
Okay, so I understand you've done a lot of work. When is this final? You're saying it's a proposal, it's not final. What is your schedule? How much longer do we have to organize these meetings? How much time do we as a community have to still even have an impact? And if you're saying, well, you have until the incoming class, that's not what I mean. Right, the incoming class, the one that it affects, that's done now. Then we have a whole nother way that we can try to retroactively get things changed again, right? What is your schedule for finalizing this proposal? Do you have a schedule? Is it tomorrow? Is it next week? Is it September? What is your schedule?
We don't have a specific date by which that we're going to make this decision, but as Rebecca said, we need to make it very quickly. So we are taking this feedback back with us, and we're going to have discussions within the next couple weeks on, if not sooner, on any policy decisions that need to
Okay,
be.
so we're talking a few weeks. So we really don't have a lot of time? I'm sorry, it's very confusing, the word.
I'm so sorry they were not able to answer your question. I'm seeing a lot of people leaving, and I'm told we have to begin wrapping up because the security is ending. I do want to remind people, we have put a letter out there that is addressed to Chancellor Walcott. We would like you to please sign it and leave it here this evening, and we will do a mass mailing of these letters. Do not leave here without signing one of these letters. How are we with security at this point? We have to start wrapping up, and it grieves me to say that. It's almost 9. We have this little girl that's been waiting from IS 141 who has a statement.
I'm a 7th grader at 141. I don't see why the DOE wants to add a charter school at 141. We have enough kids, and if less kids start coming to 141, that means less faculty members. That means people will be losing jobs. For the 122 proposed changes, if they have to eat at a 9:30 lunch, it's kind of like a second breakfast. How will it keep them full until the end of the day? And as for like taking away the art room, the library, the science lab, and all that, us kids love that. We play for
Thank you so much. I think we can only take a couple more questions. I have a question here, and then I have some alumni who would like to speak. Can we just hold it for 5 more minutes? Thank you.
Tough road tonight. I guess the main thing that if you get anything else out of this is when you go back to politics, tell them that the community doesn't want to be dictated. And it seems like a lot of what's been going on has been going on behind closed doors, and that the community is only hearing your proposals after they've already been decided. And what we're just looking at is, just kind of letting people vent, and then the proposals will go through regardless. We want to be part of the process. If you guys are going to make decisions that are going to affect all of the people that we saw here tonight, then have us be part of the process. Don't just send a couple of folks to come out here and ill that. Sorry about that. But, open the communication. If you need us to get some PTA representatives so that you don't have a repeat of tonight, that's totally fine. Have the community be involved in the process. And it doesn't seem like that's what's going on, or that that's what's intended. And it seems like you guys are more interested in maybe placing kids from all the schools that got closed down last year or somewhere. Is that what it is? Or are you trying to fill in, bring in more kids into the area and put in places where you don't have room for now? We don't know any of this. And anyhow, we'd like to be better informed about what's needed, what the process is, and what do you guys want from us? If you want anything at all. Anyhow.
I think we have a last question here this evening.
Okay, this is two questions. I just want to ask you a yes or no. Would you rather go to a school that had an art room, a library, a computer and science lab, and a music room, or would you rather go to a school that didn't have those? Can you please answer yes? Would you rather go to a school with them or with none?
Yes.
Would you like me to repeat the question?
I think that the answer to that question is that we believe that there is enough space for the programming at the school to continue in 6 years when there is any space.
It says proposed changes, so you're saying you would rather go to a school with the library, the art room, the music, and the science?
Right, so
You would have to say yes.
So those proposed changes did not come from the Department
This
of
is a yes or
Education.
no question. I'm asking you, would you rather
We
go to
believe
school?
that there is sufficient space in the building to continue to serve zone students.
And if there's not, you run a big risk of taking things away from kids that you wouldn't want to be taken away from you. Next question. If we have to feed, lunch may start at 9:30. Should we bother giving our kids breakfast?
I'm told that I need to wrap up this meeting, and I'm really, really sorry because I'm sorry. I have just last question, and then we have some alumni, and we're going to wrap it up. Okay?
You've been saying you doing this proposed change and it will affect kids down the road, so you don't care about what's going to happen to this school after 6 years. You've been saying it's not going to happen now, it's going to happen 6 years from now, so you don't care what's going to happen after 6 years. Is that right?
That is absolutely not what we're saying at all. I mean, I think we understand that PS 122 is a very successful school, and we want to support it in that.
And you said, you come here to take feedback and report back to your office. 3 hours from your note taking and everything all the parents have said. Do you think we like your proposal or not? Yes or no?
We understand that you have a lot of questions and concerns.
No, yes or no? Just say yes or no. We like your proposal or not?
And as I mentioned before, we will take your concerns back with us and make sure. I did answer the question.
Do we like your proposal or not? What do you see here?
Do we like your proposal?
Or not?
The answer is no.
Yes or no? Simple question. Otherwise you go back and you say, oh, we love your proposal. Is it yes or no? That's it, simple.
I have one last question for you, please. Excuse me. I have one last question for you. Okay, it's going to be very brief. Okay, so the information that you're saying that you have about available space, does that come from the Blue Book?
The information we have based comes from the Blue Book. It also comes from the principal survey that's filled out annually.
Right, but can I interrupt for 1 second?
Indicating how rooms are used in this building.
Right. Are you aware that the controller, Mr. Liu, and endless sources have proven that the Blue Book is 50% incorrect? So you're going according to inadequate information. Inadequate information.
Where's Claudia?
Okay. I want to say one last thing. The DOE is very, very firm about instituting a no bullying policy in schools. Well, I would tell the DOE to practice what it teaches and not bully our schools.
Thank you. This is the very last question, and we're wrapping up. I'm so sorry. People are like telling me.
Okay, I have just a quick follow-up to what he said about the Blue Book and the plans. If you could please listen for 2 seconds, because I am one of those teachers that have been teaching in half rooms. And what I get after I have 12 kids in a room that is measured by our custodian to only fit 8, but according to the DOE, their plans say it can fit 10. But when they physically come into the room, I get, oops, wow, this really is a lot smaller. We didn't consider that radiator that sticks out, and we really can't put a desk over here. And wow, we didn't realize that this is here too. So when was the last time someone physically came and did the actual measurements? Because I, as a teacher of a self-contained class, have been victim in 2 buildings to a DOE coming in and then saying, oops, now you have 3 extra kids, but what are we gonna do? And I, as a teacher, kept my kids there, and we made the best of it, even though the room was too small. So you're saying that there's space by your data. When's the last time somebody physically came here to check any changes that were done to the building, because your plans are so old that they don't reflect the current conditions of the classroom? Thank you.
Parents, to wrap up this evening, we have some students here that would like to, I have to give them a chance to say a word.